Hello, everyone. Welcome to our team Puzzlebot, a revolutionary way to replace CAPTCHA in securing our web resources. My name is Alan Jiang.
I'm Sammy Luo.
My name's Saran Kantasaria.
And I'm Jenny Wang.
Let's begin.
Have you ever run into one of those boxes that require you to enter a bunch of jumbled up, squiggly text to access your Facebook or email account? Well, these CAPTCHAs, which are made to tell humans and internet bots apart, and often serve as a gateway to many websites, are extremely frustrating to use because they're so hard to read. Not only this, but they're becoming increasingly easier for bots to bypass, which could lead to your private information being leaked. Our product, Puzzlebot, aims to replace CAPTCHAs through use of a simple, user-friendly puzzle which will improve cybersecurity. So if you look at the top left graph up there, you'll see that the amount of money that businesses put into security as a result of cybercrimes pales in comparison to the actual costs. So from this, users and businesses alike suffer not only from poor security issues, but also from the poor CAPTCHA experience. If you look at the bottom figure, you'll see that 1 in 4 people actually leave websites because CAPTCHAs are so hard to use. Oftentimes, they take multiple tries, about 12 seconds per try.
So let me show you a real-world situation that demonstrates the critical need for a new CAPTCHA system. So many of you are probably familiar with Snapchat, which is a popular social media app that allows you to send funny, self-destructive photos. And so the main issue that Snapchat is facing now is bogus accounts. So bots will try to make fake accounts for the use of spamming or advertising, and this can seriously dilute the Snapchat user experience. So Snapchat said, well, we have to implement a CAPTCHA system, but reCAPTCHA, those squiggly letters, is not going to meet our security needs or provide a fun user experience. So they decided to implement their own CAPTCHA system, which was this ghost logo here, where users have to identify which photos have the ghost logo in the background to differentiate between the bot and the human. Unfortunately, hackers have developed an algorithm to crack the Snapchat CAPTCHA 100% of the time, and the implications of this were that 4.6 million phone numbers were stolen, and this was a huge security breach on Snapchat's part.
Our innovative solution is Puzzlebot. Puzzlebot asks users to piece together a puzzle from a scrambled set of square puzzle pieces. This gives a more enjoyable user experience than solving a standard CAPTCHA, and at the same time allows websites to more securely ensure that their users are indeed humans. When a user opens the puzzle, the pieces are scrambled on the top row. The user then drags the pieces into the corresponding slots of the grid and rotates them to form a target image. This target image is easily recognizable by human users, but not by bots. So what we have is a fun and appealing CAPTCHA system that allows the security of web resources. This is an example of a puzzle in its unassembled state and the corresponding solution.
Oh, so if you could play the video up here, that would be good. So what we have here is a demo of our working prototype as implemented in our survey. From this, we've gathered that on average, users should take about 10 seconds to solve each puzzle after the learning curve. We also have gathered a few testimonials from our users as from our survey, which I will say aloud. One user mentioned that it felt like I had a goal, better than just deciphering a bunch of confusing words. Another said that it didn't take me 5 tries to get correct. If I had to go through a CAPTCHA every time I paid for something, it could get annoying. And that it's easier for humans and harder for bots to solve, even with a bash. Overall, users agreed with the statement that Puzzlebot is both easier and more pleasant to use than CAPTCHAs.
President Obama has determined the cybersecurity threat to be one of the greatest challenges faced by our nation. And at Puzzlebot, we aim to address that challenge. Moving forward, we aim to use Puzzlebot to not only secure our web resources, but also our mobile applications. So imagine every time you had to pay for something on your phone or sign up for a new social network, you wouldn't have to go on your tablet and zoom in, or on your iPhone and zoom in on those small, tiny, squiggly characters and type in the little thing on the little keyboard. Instead, you can easily and simply look at your phone from afar and drag the pieces into the right locations, rotate them to make an image, and then you'd be done. with the security and peace of mind that all your resources have been secured. If Snapchat had used our Puzzlebot system, then those 4.6 million phone numbers may not have been stolen. So come with me, invest in Puzzlebot to protect your privacy, pocketbook, and peace of mind. Thank you.